異世界行きが拒否できないならこちらにも条件がある。
条件ってまさか私を。ダメよ、ダメ。女神と人間の恋は。なんなのこの勇者。
Welcome to Overly Cautious Hero. In a world where heroes are summoned on the daily, what'll happen when one hero is super overpowered but too cautious to utilize his powers? Imagine someone with Goku level powers, but he's so cautious that he overkills level 1 slimes. Once upon a time, in the fantastical world of Geabranda, a novice goddess of healing named Ristat embarked on a crucial mission to save the realm from the clutches of a fearsome demon lord. Her first task? Summoning a hero capable of wielding immense power. With anticipation in her heart, she carefully selected Seiya Ryuguin,
Wow, he's dreamy.
a renowned Japanese hero known for his extraordinary prowess and exceptional stats. As the summoning ritual commenced, Seiya materialized before Ristate, embodying the epitome of an ideal hero. Yet little did she know that her crucial oversight would soon come back to haunt her. You see, she had neglected to investigate the hero's personality before summoning him, and it turned out that Seiya possessed a rather peculiar trait. He was impossibly cautious. Puzzled and unsure of how to handle this unforeseen development, Ristate sought counsel from her fellow goddess, Ariadoa. After much contemplation, they devised a plan: allow Seiya to embark on a rigorous training regimen independently. The inexperienced hero was left to his devices, diligently honing his skills
Holy six.
and gradually ascending to level 15 through sheer determination, relying solely on basic exercises. Finally ready to venture into the perilous lands of Geabranda, Seiya accompanied Ristate as they embarked on their epic quest. However, it quickly became evident that Seiya's cautious nature extended beyond his training. Upon reaching the first town, he immediately set his sights on acquiring multiple sets of armor and various other items to bolster his defenses. With their preparations complete, the duo braved the wilds beyond the town's safety. It wasn't long before they encountered their first opponent, a lowly slime monster. Seiya, ever the meticulous warrior, swiftly dispatched the creature. However, in an act that showcased his unparalleled caution, he resorted to obliterating the entire vicinity with explosive magic, ensuring no trace of the slime remained. After all, it was better to be safe than sorry. In the aftermath of their explosive encounter, Chaos Machina, a formidable level 66 demon and one of the 4 heavenly kings, appeared before them. She revealed her sinister intentions, having been dispatched to survey the area and eliminate Seiya before he could pose a threat to their wicked plans. Before we continue, take a moment to answer the question of the day. Which anime has the best plot twist and why? Comment down below for a chance to be shouted out in a future video. When Ristate and Seiya make their escape to the Divine Realm, an unexpected twist awaits them. Chaos Machina, seizing the opportunity, launches an assault on Idona. Meanwhile, Seiya stumbles upon a shocking revelation about the Divine Realm. The flow of time there is vastly different. As 2 days pass, Ristate receives a distressing message from Chaos Machina, demanding their immediate return, or else she will mercilessly execute one resident every 10 minutes. Despite the gravity of the situation, Seiya remains unperturbed. He calmly explains that in the realm of Geabranda, 10 minutes equates to a staggering 16 hours within the Divine Realm. As the tension mounts, Seiya meticulously prepares himself for the impending confrontation. Astonishingly, Ristate discovers that he has ascended to level 21 during his rigorous training. Together they journey back to Geabranda, where Chaos Machina realizes with growing dismay that Seiya's stats surpass her own. Determined not to be outdone, Chaos Machina unleashes her true form, hoping to overpower Seiya. However, to her dismay, Seiya manages to survive her onslaught.
What? Impossible!
To everyone's astonishment, Seiya then unveils his astonishing secret. He had been employing the fake-out skill all along, cleverly concealing his true level. In truth, his power had reached an astounding level 37. With his newfound might, Seiya obliterates Chaos Machina, leaving the townsfolk in awe of his incredible prowess. However, a lingering concern gnaws at their minds. Aware of Chaos Machina's potential for regeneration, Seiya takes no chances. He blankets her charred remains with a series of explosive attacks, obliterating not only Chaos Machina, but also causing significant collateral damage to Idona itself. The mayor, who had once been grateful for their presence, now tearfully implores Ristate and Seiya to depart, devastated by the destruction. As Ristate and Seiya reluctantly return to the Divine Realm, uncertainty looms over their future. Ristate ponders the intricate dynamics that lie ahead, wondering how their relationship and the situation with Seiya will ultimately unfold. Seiya realizes his level increase has begun to slow down. Understanding the need for further improvement, Ariadoa proposes that he train with a god. Taking this advice to heart, Ristate decides to introduce Seiya to the formidable divine blade god, Cerseus. As the days pass, an observant Ristate notices Cerseus spiraling into a state of melancholy, his physique even diminishing. It is on the 4th day of their training that she stumbles upon Cerseus concealing himself, as Seiya has already surpassed him in skill, yet the unwavering determination within Seiya refuses to grant him respite. Overwhelmed by fear, Cerseus, in a desperate act, hurls his sword into the vast ocean. However, Seiya remains undeterred and drags Cerseus away from his self-imposed misery. Meanwhile, Ristate receives a crucial piece of information from Ishtar. In response to the demise of Chaos Machina, the Demon Lord plans to dispatch the formidable demon Deathmagla, accompanied by an undead army, to the town of Simul. Ishtar's foresight reveals that 2 warriors in Simul shall become their allies. Fueled by this revelation, Ristate swiftly accompanies Seiya to Simul, where they encounter Mash and Ilulu, 2 descendants of Dragonkin, within the confines of a humble church. In a surprising turn of events, Seiya exposes Father Marth as an undead masquerading in human guise, and vanquishes him effortlessly, never needing to draw his sword. To ensure absolute obliteration, he employs explosive measures, inadvertently demolishing the church in the process. Unfazed by the destruction, Seiya proceeds to deliver a straightforward declaration to Mash and Ilulu, expressing his lack of need for their assistance. Outside the ruined church, Seiya passionately elucidates to Mash and Ilulu the rationale behind his self-reliance. Suddenly, a band of knights materializes, beseeching aid. Seiya agrees but stipulates payment as a condition. Upon reaching the vicinity teeming with the undead army, Seiya deftly employs the Meteor Strike skill twice, obliterating them without mercy. In Simul, Ilulu discloses to Ristate her inability to locate Mash for a staggering 2 days. Venturing to Seiya's quarters, Ristate uncovers his utilization of the synthesis skill to forge a formidable sword. Through an intricately crafted 2-way viewing mirror, Deathmagla chillingly discloses his heinous act of abducting and tormenting Mash. Just as the malevolent villain prepares to deliver a fatal blow, Seiya defies the odds, employing the Dimension Blade skill to sever Deathmagla's hand through the mirror's portal. Armed with Deathmagla's precise location, they hasten there with urgency. Amidst the tumultuous clash, Deathmagla summons the formidable Dark Virus. Exuding confidence, Deathmagla taunts Seiya, divulging the weaknesses of Dark Virus. Undeterred, Seiya unveils his ingenious creation, a collection of magic bracelets that enable him to wield untrained magical attributes. With the defeat of Dark Virus accomplished, Seiya redirects his focus toward the stunned Deathmagla, ready to deliver his retribution.
Deep clean.
You go right ahead!
In the land of Simul, an exciting adventure unfolds as Seiya gathers Mash and Ilulu and assigns them the task of being his baggage carriers. Right off the bat, Mash kindly volunteers to guide Seiya to the legendary Dragon's Den, but Seiya has his sights set on the Divine Realm before anything else. It is there that Seiya arranges for Mash to undergo rigorous training with Cerseus, while Ristate takes charge of Ilulu's training under the tutelage of Hestiaka, the awe-inspiring goddess of fire. As fate would have it, an unexpected encounter occurs when Ristate accidentally collides with Valkyrie, the formidable goddess of destruction. Seiya immediately recognizes Valkyrie's immense power and boldly requests her to be his mentor. Tempers flare as Valkyrie confronts him with anger.
No! Have mercy!
But Ariadoa intervenes just in time to diffuse the tension. With Ariadoa's help, Seiya secures a training opportunity with Adanella, the fearsome goddess of war. Time flies by swiftly as 3 days of intense training pass. Mash makes remarkable progress, displaying evident improvements. However, Ilulu's training endeavors prove to be quite challenging, mainly due to her lack of affinity for flame magic. With their departure on the horizon, Adanella surprises Seiya with a request to accompany him, but he promptly declines, his response leaving no room for doubt. Finally reaching their destination, the Dragon Village, the trio is greeted by Lagos, who graciously guides them to meet Leviai, the awe-inspiring Great Mother of Dragons. Levi unveils a breathtaking secret, teaching Mash the art of transforming into a magnificent dragon. Filled with curiosity, Ilulu eagerly asks Levi to bestow the same knowledge upon her. However, to her astonishment, Levi reveals a different fate, stating that Ilulu is destined to become the mighty weapon known as Exation. Before we continue, let's take a moment to shout out Cloblox Gaming, who commented on our Rent-a-Girlfriend video. I love Saitama because he is really funny and strong. Levi gathers the party around and delves into a captivating legend, which reveals an extraordinary method to vanquish the formidable demon lord. According to the tale, Exation, the legendary weapon capable of obliterating the demon lord, can only be forged when a female dragonkin, possessing a human facade, willingly sacrifices her life. As the tale unfolds, Mash voices his dissent, but Levi discloses a shocking truth. The demon lord's forces currently hold an overwhelming 70% of Geabranda. Realizing the gravity of the situation, the party braces themselves for what lies ahead, but not before Levi grants them a lavish feast, setting the stage for the forthcoming sacred sword ceremony. Under the cover of night, amidst the festivities, Ristate, Seiya, and Mash revel in the delightful banquet. However, doubts creep into Ilulu's mind, causing her to hesitate. Just as darkness threatens to consume her, Seiya emerges as her guardian angel, extending a helping hand. Little did they know, Levi had anticipated this very turn of events, and cunningly laced their food with a paralytic substance. Yet, Seiya, ever the astute strategist, reveals his ruse, having only pretended to consume the food. This clever ploy rendered him immune to the drug's effects. Driven by an unwavering determination, Levi confronts Seiya, refusing to lift Ilulu's curse. The clash between them ignites, and the battle rages on. At first it seems Levi has the upper hand, but a sudden realization dawns upon her. A perilous precipice looms, threatening to swallow her whole. Capitalizing on this momentary distraction, Seiya seizes the opportunity and orchestrates a remarkable reversal. Despite Levi's calculated surrender, her true intent becomes clear as she launches a deadly assault on Seiya. Yet, against all odds, Seiya manages to outwit her, emerging as the victor in their arduous encounter. In the aftermath of their clash, a remarkable sight unfolds. The long-awaited Exation materializes before their eyes. Filled with a renewed sense of purpose, the party bids farewell to the village, bracing themselves for the tumultuous journey that lies ahead. However, Seiya, burdened by a secret, confides in Ristate. He confesses that the sword he acquired is not the legendary Exation, casting a shadow of uncertainty upon their path. Their journey takes an unexpected turn as they encounter a group of knights. What will happen next? Find out on our next recap of Overly Cautious Hero. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome anime recaps.